Hello, 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 everyone. We are back again on this magnificent Monday evening, and I am so glad to see you. I'm so glad that God has allowed us another Monday to come here and just hang out with one another once again. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope that it's been one of those days that makes you say, it's only Monday and I am excited about the rest of the week. But anyway, if you don't know, I am Gwen Finley. I am your host of MsG's Ladies Lounge, or otherwise known as Miss G. That's me. That's right. I'm here and I'm here to just hang out with you for this evening for just a few minutes. And I've got some wonderful guests already waiting in the lounge so that we can come out and just have this little lounge chat with you. So listen, if you're not doing anything, hit that share button and let your friends and family know that Ms. G's Ladies Lounge is live and on the air, and we are getting ready to have a wonderfully fabulous time. Before I bring my guests in, y'all know how I like to do. Let's just go ahead and pop that prayer in. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for all things. We thank you for life, health, and strength. We thank you for just giving us the activities of our limbs, or whatever it is that we have that you have given us. We are thankful for all things. For your word says, in everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. So I am glad today, God, and I thank you. And I ask that you will bless my guests. I pray that you would even bless all of those that join us on today, and that someone will be enlightened, someone will be empowered, and someone will be inspired to go and do greater works. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. It's just that simple. Just giving God thanks. That's what we are here to do. So listen, I'm going to go back in the lounge and make sure that my guests are still here and make sure that they're ready for you. So just hang out for a quick moment. All right, so I went back there. They didn't have any popcorn. I don't know what happened to the popcorn, but hey, they are there and they're waiting to come out and just talk to you, chat with you for just a little while. So let me bring my first guest on. My first guest, you've seen her here before. She is my sister, my sister, my sister, and she's back with me once again. Just help me celebrate Dr. Z. Michelle Hughes. Now, I'm not going to go into all her credentials because she has like 1,000 of them, but trust me, she has earned that doctor a couple of times, I think, right?
I feel like that.
A couple of times she's earned that doctor. So, Dr. Z. Michelle Hughes is an entrepreneur. She is just a woman of many hats. She is an associate pastor at Victory Christian Center RVA. She is just a magnificent brain. I mean, whatever you need, if it's finances, if it's business administration and development, she even did many years of human resources, just to name a few. So, and not just as a human resource associate, but I think as the director or something up there, right? Is that right? So we're so excited for Dr. Hughes being with us today. Want to just say hello to the people?
Hi, thank you so much for having me tonight. I am excited to be here again.
Short and sweet. How about that? But listen, Dr. Z, we're going to talk to some other ladies with us on today. But let me just ask you this. What do you think about the culture of business today?
The culture of business has changed tremendously. I think with the onslaught of the pandemic, it has required us to think a little differently. So the whole culture and the dynamics of business have changed tremendously. The foundation remains the same, but the culture has changed just a little bit.
Wow, wow, wow. And so with business, it's interesting. I read something the other day because they're talking about how they had the what are they calling it? It was like a mass exodus of resignations or whatever, but they call it the resignation something, where all these people just really resigned from their jobs. And they just decided to walk away. I mean, some people, they had some good years in, some people have great degrees and all that kind of stuff, but they walked away and they just started their own little businesses. So the thing that got me was that they are saying now that this mass resignation is almost over because people are running out of their money. What do you
What,
think about that?
they're running out of their money?
They saying a lot of people had like cash stocked up, and now they're running out of all the cash they had stocked up. But I think a lot of people have stepped out of the corporate world and started their own thing.
Yes. They shouldn't really be running out of money, but if they are running out of money, then that means that they did not plan productively or accurately. Because
Mhm.
you can have, ironically, since I retired, I have far more money in my than I
Isn't
had when I was working. And I think I'm excited about this weekend because the financial strategist is going to give a lot of information that I can probably benefit from, because you can always learn. But in terms of business management, first and foremost, you have to manage your household. Once you manage your household and strategize at home, then your business will be tremendously successful. So if somebody is running out of money, then that means they fail to effectively strategize, plan, and maximize all of the
Mhm.
benefits that are necessary for their business to be successful. They did not manage well.
Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, that's awesome. So let's pop in that financial literacy strategist. Deon Avery, she's coming in to hang out with us a little bit. Hey Deon, hey Deon. I'm gonna take this border down so we can make sure we can see everybody, but y'all see my border there, so it's cute, right? All right, then let's take that on down. So hey Deon, how are you today?
I am blessed and highly favored. I just want to, for one quick second, before you go any further, Dr. Z said something that had me back in the lounge just going crazy. She said, manage your household first.
First.
Before you can do anything, you have to know how to manage the money in your household before
Mhm.
you can manage the money in your business.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Off my
Wow.
soapbox. Go ahead, Miss Gwen.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So we were talking about the mass resignation and exit from
Mhm.
corporate world and people running out of their money. So I know you said about managing the household, but do you feel like that's probably a reality that people are going to start coming back to looking for jobs because they're running out of money?
Well, no one wants to be broke.
Right.
Let's just start there. So, people, you do what you need to do to have resources and to make money and to not be homeless if you can help it.
Mhm.
But one of the things that you said when you were having this conversation is that people are going out and they're starting their own business. There
Mhm.
have been more entrepreneurs during the pandemic
Absolutely.
than anything. Some
Mhm.
of it was out of necessity. They
Mhm.
found their niche, their thing, something they were
Right.
good at, something they were passionate about, and learned how to make money from it because they may have worked in, a restaurant or something
Right.
like that. So
Mhm.
I think while they may have ran out of the money that they thought they had enough
Mhm.
stockpiled, I
Mhm.
think there's a another side of it where people are becoming entrepreneurs and saying, I don't want to work for anybody else. Because just to be
Mhm.
perfectly honest, and I might get in trouble for this since this is on the Facebook Live, but that's my goal. I
Right.
don't want to work in corporate America too much longer. My
Well,
goal
yeah,
is to
yeah.
start my own.
That's right.
Absolutely. And you know what? Can I tell you, a good boss does not want you to work there forever in that same position.
Absolutely.
So if they get upset about it, they won't for you anyway. So they want to see you grow. And I love when they ask that question, what's your goal for 5 years from now? Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I hope you can handle it. But my
I bet.
goal is not to be sitting here as your secretary in 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, for some people, that is their goal. They want to retire from that. But majority of the people, even if you're a secretary, you want to roll up to, the next position to be the head
Mhm.
secretary or something. And if you don't, then you might want to look at your, your life and your life desires at some point and see what it is that you're lacking, and what it is that you need to build you up to go to the next level.
And while I hear you with that, I kind of disagree to a degree because I know some people that they are okay
Hmm.
where they are.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I think you have to know who you are as a person and
Mhm.
have those goals mapped out to say, I'm okay 5 years from now being your secretary, or 5 years from now, I want to be the supervisor of the secretaries, or whatever the case may be. But I think people have to really do some self evaluation. And it's the same with their
Mhm.
finances. Before you can really map out a plan with your
Mhm.
finances, you need to assess where you are, what you're bringing in, what you're putting
Right.
out.
Mhm.
So,
But that's exactly what I'm saying. And the reason I say they may need to really look back, because I think a lot of people get like that because they don't know they have something else to look forward to. If I'm a secretary and my boss is a financial analyst or whatever, I don't know finances. So I'm thinking that there's nowhere else for me to go in this company. But
mhm,
yes, there is. I could be the liaison between all the other secretaries. I could be, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
a lot of times people don't know, and even for myself, a lot of people ask me. I've been an LPN for 31 years. Oh, you never went to school to be an RN? No, I didn't want to be an RN. I didn't even want to be an LPN. But what I did do was, in my 31 years of being an LPN, I've had so many positions that even RNs were not able to get. See,
Right.
Wow.
and that's what I did. So I looked at some opportunities. I looked at, being a director here. I looked at being a supervisor here. And so that's what I'm saying. Just because you don't go back to school and get a degree in this, that, and the other does not mean
Mhm.
that you can't grow. But when you
Right.
grow, you got to be ready for what comes with it. You got to be able to manage that money. You got to be able to, be the CEO of your life. So those are the things that we're going to talk about on Saturday. But listen, we've held her back way, way, way too long. So, I think all of this sometimes gets very overwhelming for people, and they start getting frustrated because they can't figure out what they want to do in their lives, and they start getting frustrated. They start getting depressed because they see everybody else around them, growing and doing. And, so that's my segue into bringing in our mental health specialist who is here with us, Erika Brooks. Hey, Erika. Erika, the LPCCSAC. What does all that mean, child? Tell us, tell us, tell us.
So I am here to help you get your mind right.
That,
Okay.
that's
I'm going
it.
to help you with your self care goals, help you with de stressing when you talk about money and thinking about the lack thereof or how to make it. We're going to figure this thing out together. The LPC is for licensed professional counselor, which I have been for over 17 years now. And the CSAC is a certified substance abuse counselor because sometimes we know that money makes us want to do some things that we probably should not be wanting to do.
Yeah. Yep. 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 Definitely does. Definitely. That's awesome. So tell us
Mhm.
about your credentials, Deon, because we kind of skipped
Um,
over that. We just went to talking about the money.
it is okay. I have an MBA currently. I am working on my doctoral degree. Y'all pray for me here.
That's all right. Yes.
Dr. Z,
There's
I
the
might be
doctor.
calling you
There's
for
the
some
doctor. Y'all can,
Time management tips and such.
yeah, there's the doctor. Y'all consult with each other. And like I said, she's got, tell us about all your degrees, honey.
I have a Bachelor of Business Administration. I have an executive certificate in leadership and management. I have an MBA with a concentration in healthcare management, and I also have an MBA with a concentration in HR management, and I have a doctorate of business administration with a focus on HR. I love the world of HR, but I retired from quality, and I'm also a certified quality analyst, and also certified in hazard and critical control points, which means I can go in and literally shut down a restaurant.
Oh,
See,
Can I
so
see your list?
so when I say that this event, it's free 99, but these ladies right here are high priced, expensive women. And when I say that, I mean they are women that have the credentials that I could be charging like, $125 a ticket, but we want to be able to pour into some ladies, and we've agreed together to do this on Saturday. Again, like I told you, you're not going to get everything free, but we are going to make sure that you have enough to pique your interest and make you think about your next moves in every area. And of course, I am the visionary startup coach, and wherever you need to get started, I can help you there. So that's what I do. I help and assist others. It doesn't matter if you have more degrees than me. I ain't mad at you, but I can still help you. So I am going to help you. And
Yeah, I am your client.
that's right. That's right. And see, she got all them degrees. But see, God has blessed me with something that I could assist her with. And so that's what we do for each other. I really, I just have such a passion for working with women and seeing women grow and prosper. And so when I connect with people and when I invite people to the events that I'm doing, to be a part of it, to be a speaker or anything, it's because I know that they have like passions. I know that they are not just about the dollar, even though we all need to make some money so that we can live, especially like we were talking earlier before we started the show about the cost of bread. My goodness. You go in these stores now, you used to be able to go to McDonald's and get a number six or whatever for $3.99. That is not happening. It is
no.
$9, and we're on California prices. We're not making that California money yet. So they're trying to bring it up, but so that's what we've come to this agreement that we want to be able to pour into the women, and even I'm not even going to just close it off to women, but if there's some men out there that you really just want to hear what we have to say, hey, listen, we'll pour into you as well, but just make sure you come with the right mindset. All right, you ain't coming to find no girlfriend. All right, so I'm sorry, y'all know me. Y'all know me. If you don't know me now, you know. So I am going to say whatever it is on my mind. But anyway, so Saturday, November the 13th, we have a great event that we are inviting you all to join us for. And it is entitled Money Management and the Mind, a one-day women's empowerment. And even in that, this great show that you're watching now, we will do a live segment of this show. And it will be recorded so that when we put that show out, you'll be a part of our audience. You'll be able to take part in the show as well. Now, I want to let me pop this video in real quick. Do you guys mind? So that they can see what I'm talking about, because I have a full video and I think it's kind of cute. So, hey, let's pop this on in.
All right, let's
Hold
see.
All right. That was hot, wasn't it? All right. Say that again.
That was really nice.
It
Love
was.
it. Very cute.
So yeah, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there, and I want you guys to be there. Listen, all you have to do is go to Eventbrite and just register, and the registration is absolutely free. Absolutely free. Free 99. That's all.
Can't
So
beat
go
that.
on over. Yeah, you can't beat it with the egg beater, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, go on over to Eventbrite and sign up to join us. I thought I had a thing for that, but I guess I don't. But yeah, it is Saturday, November the 13th, 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. We're going to be live in person, and I want you to be there with us. So I've got a couple of questions, and then we're gonna wrap this up in about 6 minutes. So don't go anywhere. But I have a couple of questions for my guests on today, and I don't know where my questions just disappeared to. So uh, you've talked about, what it is that you do, and you've talked about everything that you have to offer. Why do you think that is important for the women and men to attend events like this, what we're going to be doing on Saturday, and to attend this specific event? What would be your thing that you would say to encourage someone to make sure they're there? I'll start
Yes,
with,
sir.
okay.
Um, I think it's important for people to attend this event because they're getting things from a holistic approach. They're getting the money management piece, they're getting management in general, whether it's your business and sometimes your personal life, and then you're getting the mental health piece. And
Mhm.
like you said, it's free 99. You cannot get good information these days without a cost associated. So the fact that they're going to get all of this information at no cost at all is reason enough for them to
Mhm.
come out.
Hmm. I
Right,
mean,
right.
really, we've been in a pandemic for almost 2 years, and
Mhm.
we all have been affected in multiple ways, whether it be financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. These things are really tying together, and all three of the ladies who are going to be presenting, all of us have something that we can contribute to
Mhm.
help us get back on our feet after this 2 year period of adjustment, I will say, and this new life that we're going to be learning
Mhm.
how to exist in. Because realistically, our lives are going to be different
Mhm.
after this pandemic. So and many people don't realize that your mindset plays a big factor into your money management, your finances, and your business management. So we're going to figure out a way to incorporate all three of those and give you some really good tips to take from the rest of 2021 into 2022 and beyond.
That's
Exactly.
awesome.
And I agree with both ladies. Knowledge is power. And I think this weekend is a stepping stone. It's basically allows you to create a baseline, give you a sense of direction and some guidance on where you should go, where you can go, and the possibilities are endless. If you take that leap of faith, that is a huge, huge transition, and it can catapult you to any direction. And your future is going to be wonderful. Your future looks bright. We're here to help you to receive and understand how bright it can be.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bright and beautiful. So I was trying to figure out what was happening. I said, I know there's some folks out there listening to us. So we had some great people joining us. And so the comments just popped in. So thank you so much, Eartha Thomas, for joining us. One of my cousins all the way up in New York has joined, and another one up down in Florida has joined. And we have in Louisiana, we have Shamikia Bryant. Now, this young lady here, she's been on my show before, and she is a dynamic entrepreneur. So she is the herbal nurse. And it's interesting
Oh,
because she's a nurse, the RN, but she realized that even in the midst of that, that she had something in her hands that she could deliver to the world without going into the corporate every day. And so she said she said, I'm not okay working for anyone except Shamikia. You better go ahead, girl.
All
So
right.
says, yeah, she's doing some great things. I think Dr. Michelle, did you get some products from her? And I got some. More things, and
Wonderful.
I got some products, and I'm telling you, they have kept us throughout. She says, congratulations to each of you on your achievements as well.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the event is not going to be via Zoom this time. I've had a few people ask me, but not this time. But we are doing the live show, so it will be played at a later time. However, for those who are in the building, you're not just going to get the show that we're going to do. And these ladies will be my guests at that show where we'll actually delve into a little bit more information. But they're not only going to do the show, but they're also going to offer their own segments. Each one is going to offer their own segments afterwards. So I'm telling you, what you're getting, as they said, we just attended a beautiful conference this weekend, Erica and myself, and it was
Yes.
powerful women, no more powerful than what we have right here. But we paid for that. We paid a good penny for that to go to that event. Well worth it. Well worth it.
Yes, it was very much so.
But you're going to get some great information right here for free. So if you're not busy, you're not doing anything, I do admonish you to join us on this Saturday. It is going to be held at the Courthouse Road Library, North Courthouse, Virginia, 325. I thought I put all of these things over here so I can pop them up, but it's going to be at 325 North Courthouse Road. I'll play the video again at the end so you can see it. It's all on there. 325 North Courthouse Road here in Chesterfield, Virginia. So, yeah, just if you're not able to come, tell somebody else. That's how people empower others. You may not be able to do it. I send people stuff all the time. Just because I can't go does not mean that someone else can't be empowered. So I'm going to ask each of you, what is it that our guests can expect from you this Saturday? And this is going to be our last question, and we're going to wrap this interview up. So let's start with Erica. What can our guests expect from you on this Saturday?
Well, you can expect from me to have a good discussion, understanding of how our minds affect our money and how our money affects our mind. I'm also going to give you some tips in coping with dealing with our finances and how to cope with some of the stress and just take care of ourselves in a more financially appropriate way.
Okay. Deon?
Well, you can expect from me some good tips on how to, first of all, how to view your money. Let's
Mhm.
talk about how to view your money, how to make your money work for you, and how
Okay.
to, if nothing else, how to manage your money instead of allowing your money to manage you.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. And Dr. Michelle?
Just some candid insight and conversation on how to successfully manage a business and not let the business manage you.
Wow, that's nice and simple. And you can expect from me anything, you just never know. You just never know. So no, I'm going to be there. I'm going to just talk to you some things about how to get started, because a lot of people, they're just trying to figure out, well, how do I even get started in being my own boss, or doing my own business. And so there are some just basic things that we can just talk about to help you to manage yourself and becoming that CEO that you want to be, and where to start, where to look, where to go. All right. So, listen, you ladies have been absolutely wonderful, and I do appreciate you for joining me on today. Does anyone have any questions?
Yep, I'm excited.
You're
It's go time.
excited.
Go team.
Say that again.
I can't wait for my free.com information on Saturday from you ladies.
That's right. Free.com, free 99. Come on.
$3.99.
And
Free, 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 free.
Free. And so you may even get some. I know there will be some handouts that will be given and some things that you can take along with you to help you on your road to doing what it is, this great business that you are getting ready to open up. And we believe in you. We believe in you, and we want you to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you join us. But also, we just want to thank these ladies because they, even just in just the general conversation, I believe that someone has been empowered today, and someone has, it's like clicked in their minds of some things that they can think about doing. So I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me on today. And I look forward to Saturday. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. And I know we have some great ladies that have already registered over there in Eventbrite. You can go over there. You can just search for MsG's Ladies Lounge and put in the date November 13th, and it's going to pop up. It's the only one that popped up. So MsGS Ladies Lounge, look for us and meet us there. All right. Thank you so much. Cookie has popped in, the diva entrepreneur herself. Congratulations to all the ladies. We wish you was here so you can dance us on in.
I know. I love Sugar Cookie's energy.
Sugar Cookie. Thank you so much, ladies. You all have a wonderfully blessed night.
See you
Saturday. Saturday.